I know we still have Monique who is live, and that is great. We love to have multiple sales going on Vamp. So let me get my YouTube turned on over here, and we will get started. I'm excited for us to try this on YouTube today. So if you're coming in, hey Blondie, how are you? I bet y'all had so much fun over in Bedford. When we went, I got to go to a Christmas one time, and it was so good. So good. Hi, welcome in. I don't know if that's Kathy. Okay, I was about to say, I think that's Kathy, but I'm not sure. Hey, Brooke, y'all had so much fun in Bedford. Y'all don't worry about my hair now. Don't y'all worry a thing about my hair. It's hot. So don't y'all worry about my hair. It's all right. Let me see if I can get this so you don't see so much of the ceiling. Because we got a bunch of items. Look, y'all had a time, didn't you? Hey, Apple. Hey, Babu. Welcome. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let everybody in. Thank you. Apple, your present, your little Cersei, it went out. So I'm glad that it says it was already scanned and everything. So it's gone out. Found me these little earbobs when I was going through my stash the other day with LaDonna. LaDonna and I did a working little live session, so that was fun. We just did that here on Vamp because we looked worse than I do today. But it's okay. This is the last week of, hey Karen, how are you? Thanks for popping in. This is the last week, y'all, for my summer vacation. I will be going back to work on Monday. Pause for dramatic effect. So please keep me and everybody else that works there in your prayers because I don't want to do it. But I'm grateful that I have a job and I'm grateful that I have insurance. And I still have time to do. I know. It was actually a really great summer. Really great summer. I spent the whole first month. Hey, Baked Pearl, how are you? I spent the whole first month cleaning out and organizing, and I got that garage situated. Got rid of my storage unit, as we have talked about ad nauseum. And so I feel really, really good about all the things. Hi, Plants of Fire. Welcome in. I feel really good about everything that I accomplished. And I also got a trip home. I did a little bit of thrifting. I didn't do much. I really just wanted to organize, and still it's not, but then there's that. We're going to keep working. I lost a little bit of motivation after I got home from vacation because you were just in that vacation mode and I just didn't want to do it. So welcome in and welcome in. I'm so excited for everybody to be here today. Now listen, lean in close. We're going to chat for a second. We're doing things for the YouTube friends a little bit differently. So if you're watching on Vamp and it's your first time here, thanks so much for dropping by. My name is Beth. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm still Beth, and thanks for dropping by. So I am multicasting. So the live sale is on Vamp. I am multicasting over to YouTube. Typically when we do this, it is going to be, and I'm doing a live sale, which I am doing today. You're not able to claim items on YouTube. However, I'm doing it at all buy it now sale. So it's quick claim. First one to claim it wins it. It's just a quick claim, just like we do with the numbers over on YouTube. And everything here is buy it now. So I've pulled some things, but click down here. You see that little puppet theater looking thing, and it has 209. I have loaded 209 of my currently listed items for you to scroll through today. And so what that means is it's buy it now. You see it, It's like Amazon. You see it, you like it, you claim it. Now, if you're on Vamp, you just buy it now, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. We have the estimated and calculated shipping in there already. If there are shipping overages, so if it says it's going to charge you $17 shipping, which is out astronomical, and it's really only $8 shipping, then I'm going to be refunding you the money. I do up to a $2 difference. And so, hey, Bree, thanks for coming. So if it is above $2 difference, right, then I'm going to refund that for you. Also, all of the items that are in this Buy It Now, there, before you purchase, make sure combined shipping is there. For all of my items, combined shipping should be on. Now, if you're on YouTube, you're used to combined shipping, because on a YouTube sale, you claim the items and then I combine and ship everything in one box, and then I send you the invoice. I wait for you to pay the invoice, and then I print the label, right? On Vamp, you click your items that you want. The system combines it. So that's why sometimes there's overages in shipping, because it's a calculation, it's an estimate. And then I refund it if I need to. And I usually send you a little message saying, hey, you have a refund coming. You will purchase the item, and that's all you do, because you already have your information in Vamp. Vamp uses the system called Stripe. Stripe is used by Amazon and Walmart. It is the very same system for checking out. So it's going to be just like one of those other big box stores. You will click on the item to purchase it, and then you will continue to check out. So that's what you do here on Vamp. You click to purchase, bada bing, bada boom. If you purchase more than one item, once you purchase one item, it unlocks the discounted shipping. Hey, Rachel, thanks for dropping by. So what I do is it combines your shipping, because I have that turned on. So if you buy more than one item, then it does it for you. Okay, so we're neck and neck. You can see items on both platforms. You can buy items on both platforms with the click of a button. You can also get combined shipping on both platforms with this system. The only difference is going to be this, my YouTube friends. Hey, Sandra, my YouTube friends, the only difference is this. You're going to be claiming, people are going to click Buy It Now. If a YouTube person would like to claim it, there is going to be a number that says claim and a number. You're going to type that in the chat. When you type that in the chat, you are going to get there will be a link that pops up. You need to click on that link. Now, from that link, I've heard two different stories. One says it will ask you to join Vamp and then proceed. Another one said when I clicked it, it took me to the checkout portion of Vamp. And you still have to put your credit card information and everything in there, just like you do with Amazon. So that is going to be the difference, okay? I have several moderators in the chat. LaDonna just came in, thank you. And Rachel Lightning Bugs is here. Libby Lightning Bugs, LLB Lightning Bugs, Rachel. She can help as well. And I have moderators over on YouTube. So Karen K is one of my moderators. Bree, I think you're a moderator. If not, let me know. I'll go on over there and fix that for you, because she knows both platforms as well. Okay. So if you're on YouTube and you were like, this sounds too much. Hey, Melody, how are you? Then go on to Vamp and just go ahead and sign in, and it will be super easy. Okay. We're going to try it. Tuesdays, I have always gone live on Tuesdays on YouTube, and I will continue to do that. But I wanted to do this today to see how much more effective it is for everybody. That way, if you are part of Vamp, then you have access to not only my stuff, but Rachel's stuff and LaDonna's stuff, and Everybody else. Okay, good. Just making sure. So we've got a lot of sellers over on Vamp. And just like this little blue thing here, when you click it, you can actually scroll categories. So are you looking for ephemera? Are you looking for just occupied Japan stuff? All of the things. Thanks for coming in. Then if you're looking for something in particular, you put it in the search, it pops up just like Amazon. All of those things. So really it is fun. Now, the items that I am bringing you today are already currently listed in my shop. So we are an antique mall, right? And we're virtual. So virtual antique market. So we're an antique mall. Think of that. And then each of us, like an antique store, has a booth. And inside that booth, we have our items. So go to Rachel, you can be shopping from Natchez, Mississippi. You go to LaDonna, you can be shopping from Nebraska. For me, I ship from, I know it's South Carolina, Princess Shaw, and I am from South Carolina. That's where my heart is. I currently live in Texas. So I will be shipping from Texas. So that estimated shipping is from my shipping address, the address I used from which to ship to you. So that's where that all comes into play. So I think everybody that's watching that has commented to say that they over on YouTube, they're well versed in my YouTube sales. And I want to say thank you to Bree and Sandra and Karen Kay and Renee for popping in and saying, hey, because they have continued to support me for almost, I think 7 years now, almost going on 7 years. So they watch my videos. They're at my live chats, my live sales, you know, we've traded things back and forth, you know. So I really appreciate y'all being here to continue to support me. So having said that, I'm going to get ready to go with the sale. And I'm going to just kind of go with one of the first things that I see. And I'm going to move that to stage. Okay. So if you see this, I'm going to show it to you but there are lots of pictures. So on Vamp, you will be able to see all of the pictures and the listing. So let's ask this question. Can they see all of the pictures and everything if they click on it on YouTube, or they cannot see that? Because that's why I brought the items. I didn't think they were able to see everything. They were just able to claim. So if you're looking at it, it will say 1950s toaster cover and towel set, only to claim. Thank you, LaDonna. It is going to be $10. I have one available. And in order to claim this, you will type in that claim 881. Bree, Karen, Renee, thank you, Renee. All of those. Right. Hold on. Thank you, Rachel, for reminding me of that. Miss Sandra, do y'all see claim 881? It should be kind of at the top. I feel like I want to watch it on YouTube. Hi, Lena. Thank you. Okay. She sees it. Karen sees it. Yes, she does. We can see it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, one of the advantages of Hey Penny Sue being over on Vamp is, like Rachel said, not only can you purchase, thank you, Penny Sue, you can make an offer. So if you notice any of those things that I have down there, I have it as listed, buy it now, accepting offers. So you can send me an offer. But let me show you what this item is. And if you're interested in purchasing, click the button. I will say this, Vamp is seeing it and YouTube is seeing it. So it's the first people to click the button or type in claim 881. In this 1950s embroidered toaster cover set, you're going to get the coasters, toaster cover. Hey, JK. And you're going to get 2 tea towels. Hey, Susan, thank you for coming over. I saw that you tagged me a minute ago when I was watching Monique, but I was about to go live, girl. So in this one, $10 for the 3 pieces of linen. It is an anthropomorphic toaster cover. Now, I personally said I might fill this and put it over cookbooks. because it's wide. Now let me show you before you go pushing buttons. There is one little tiny spot. Now I wash but do not treat. There's one little tiny spot. I love the gingham on this. I love the anthropomorphic characters on here. This is all, I want to say this, I don't know if this is machine done or not, because look, y'all, that's the back. So I don't think that's machine done. I think that's regular done, hand done. So it would fit over the toaster oven like this. And that's, I did show you the one little spot there. You're also going to get this little yellow striped napkin. Now, when I hold this up to the light, do you see the inking right here? It's where like maybe ink ran. It's like a spot. Maybe if I hold it to the light, you can see that. There are two of these, but I thought it matched. Oh, and there, it's like it's in the same spot. See it right there? So, maybe you can see it better from the back. Or you can't see it at all from the back. Maybe you can just see it from this way. But y'all see that because I can see it. All right, so you're going to get the two towels, the little yellow striped towels, and you're going to get the toaster oven little cover, which I think would be great to cover the tops of your cookbooks so they don't get dust in them. I think that would be a great idea for that. And you're going to get all three pieces for $10. So you can click buy it now, or you can type claim 881. That is the first item. And you see they're already tagged because they go to my shop. Rachel, I love that little thing you posted. Oh, so good. All right, let me see what else. And thank y'all for being here. I'm going to do this piece. I'm literally just going down, and if I pulled it, this is ephemera. You know, I like some ephemera, but I thought this one was really, really cool. Let me try to get this out. I've got it in some plastic. This is a 1953 ceramics specialty eye and expression book. Hey, Miss Nikki Moss, we're trying something new. So 1953, love this. So if you have an art person who likes drawing, painting, and all the things, so this book is so cool. It is, I think that it's I think it's all black and white. Yeah. So this talks about how they created the expressions, the eyes, and things like that on all of our beloved ceramics. So I'm just going to show you a few of the pictures. I do want to say that it is coming apart from here. Some people will keep it as a book. Some people will use it for other things. But your art people, your drawing people, they will understand all about lining up and the symmetry and all of that. It does talk about how they created the eyes and the nose and the mouths for things like our lady head vases. Let me show you one of my favorite pages. See, look. They're talking about how the artist created those faces, which I think is very cool. If you have lady head vases, this would be a cool book to display. Here are all the moods. And if you ask Miss Nikki, I experienced all of these yesterday. But that wasn't my favorite. I'm just showing y'all some of these pages. Yeah, it was a really weird day yesterday, Rachel. I got my passport renewed. I did. Okay, so the middle staple is out. I want to show you the middle staple is out. This is probably my favorite page. I love this page. I think I love this page because somebody took tracing paper to it and they started doing their own. So I left that in there. But so that middle page is going to be out. These are your natives. So when they were doing those, I'm going to get into that lady head vases, but I want to show you this beautiful artwork, especially if you have an artist. Look at the characters. But look at, there's the lady head vases. So all the poses and all of that, even if you just took this page out and put it in a frame over like your lady head vases, I think that would be super cool. Now here's some others: eyebrows, lips, noses, all of this. Again, it's 1953. They also did the animals. You know, we love us a long eyelash deer or long eyelashed animal. We love that when they do that. So this book was really, really, really cool. And then gotta have a chicken. Gotta have a chicken. And then this is the back. Again, the front cover and the center page, that staple is out. If you go to the library, they will actually fix that for you. You can take something in there and they have a long handled staple and they will fix that. So I have this for $15. It is claim 217. And I will say this: if you are interested in something today and you would like to make a logical offer on it, then I am open to that as well today. I just want to see how this is going to go for our YouTube friends. Okay, I'm going to do, let me do these. So on Vamp, everything is supposed to be vintage by industry standards of 20 years or older. So y'all, 2006, right? But when you do lots or assemblages or something like that, one item must be vintage in this. I have you on TV with YouTube and Vamp on my phone. The lag is crazy. Oh, word. Well, thank you for telling me. Hi, Furry Pups. Love that name. Love that name. Furry Pups. Oh, it's a curated pet product marketplace. I love pets. Okay, so in this little lot, there are 3, thank you for telling me about that, Penny Sue. There are 3 little golden books. There's 3 books in a lot for $12. Okay. And if you are on Vamp, you will be able to look at the pictures and see all the condition. But my friends can't do that on YouTube. So I'm going to show you. This one is, now Karen wrote her name on there. So Karen, shame on you. But this is a 1961 Mother Goose little golden book. And it has some awesome graphics in there. I'm not going to show. Oh, but she's my favorite. Bless it. $1, a 10 o'clock scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock and now you come at noon. Guess they're late. Late. Oh, Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy Puddin' and Pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. This one, we'll just leave that one there. Peter, Pumpkin Eater. And Mary Had a Little Lamb. So you're going to get all 3. Hi, Julie. Thank you. Testing 1, 2. That one is 1961. This one is Beauty and the Beast. This one, the spine on this one is not even popped. So this one is, oh my gosh, why can't I see in real life? MCMXCVI. I don't know what that is. Is that 2006? 2006. This one is almost brand new. You can tell that the spine is open on the back, but it's not open in the front. So they haven't opened it and turned the pages all the way. So this one might be 2006. MXCVI, y'all. So there's this book, and then I have this one because I did this lot when we did the tea party, Mother's Day tea party, which we will do again next year. So be starting to collect your things for the tea party. I thought this was an adorable book, The Perfect Tea Party. Now this one is 2013, and they have a friendly little tea party. Bree says 1996. Well, look at there. That one is vintage too. And there's their little tea party. The excellent condition. So 3 golden books. You're going to get all 3 for $12. Buy it now on Vamp or Claim 886 on YouTube. Thank you, Bree, for letting me know that. Okay, let me go to, I'm going to choose this one. This one's pretty cool. I don't know if I've even shown this on Vamp yet. Carnival Cruise Lines, been around a long time. But they used to have like, and I guess they still do, Platinum Premier Guest, right? I found actually a sweater. It was Carnival Cruise. My daughters are vintage. I know. I don't know how that is, Brie, because I barely thought you were vintage. So I found a sweater. It was like a Christmas Carnival Cruise sweater. I found it, I think, in the bins, either the bins or at Goodwill. And I was like, oh, that's different. I love an ugly Christmas sweater. So I'm going to pick that up. Washed it. It was in excellent condition and took it to the booth. But before I did, you have to price it. So I researched it, and oh my gosh, those things are crazy because apparently you can only buy them when you are aboard, and you can only buy them when they not recycle, but they change their merchandise. So anyway, I put it at the shop, and they made fun of me, and I sold it in one day to a girl who used to work for Carnival Cruise Lines, and she paid $30 for it. So I also found, I don't remember where I was, I think it was an estate sale. I found a couple of the either platinum or premium customer pins. And I'm guessing when you checked in, you got these little lapel pins. And it says, thank you, dear platinum guest. When we heard you were coming back, we wanted to give you a little something to show our gratitude. So we decided to make you an honorary captain. Just kidding. But we are giving you this little cool collector's pin as a token of our gratitude. Enjoy your cruise. So it is one of the push pin. They don't do this anymore, at least according to my cruising friends. They don't have this anymore. So y'all let me know if you have gotten them, if you're a platinum person. I think my dad is a platinum person for cruise lines, and he said he had not seen any of these. I had a couple of different ones, gave him one of these. This is for the Carnival Conquest. So this ship is, hold on, this is not, you can't see it. This is Carnival Conquest. Got to find my hole. And it is a lacquered lapel pin. So this one is $10. You can buy it now here on Vamp, or you can type in claim 519 and claim on YouTube. And it does have its original card. I had a couple that didn't have cards, but this one has its original card. I had about 4 or 5 of them from different ships. So that was fun. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, for taking a look at my items over here. I'm going to bring up some cats. These are old cards. I was surprised. Well, I got to find the Dapperm things. They're on my table right here in front of my face. Okay. These are by Astor. And these are they're made in British Hong Kong. Vintage Astor playing cards. It is a complete deck in its original box, and it is a cat. motif on the front. Now, all of the cards are the same. The box has seen some days, but alas, it is still there. All of the cards have this motif. All of them have this picture. They do have jokers. I'm on home and on Vamp now. Yay, Karen. It does have 2 jokers. But look how adorable these are. And again, touch of the tism, OCD, whatever you want to call it. I make sure that my complete, hey, Dana, thanks for coming, that my cards are complete by putting them in suit order. And then this one has the Astor logo on them. Oh, thank you, Cece, for taking a look in my shop. Let me see what you bought. Semi-precious stone. Is that the different colored one? It's like all these different colors. I don't think I pulled that one, but thank you for looking at that. And it says designed and made in British Hong Kong right down here. Thank you so much for shopping my shop. Appreciate that. So I do have this complete deck of British Hong Kong Astor playing cards in the box. They are kitty cats. And they are $15. Buy it now on Vamp or claim 115. Yes, I put them in order, Bree. I'm not a savage. Who doesn't? Do y'all not? Do you count them? Wait, I bet you one of you people out there just counts them to see if there's 52. Right? 52, yeah. And I put them in suit. Penny Sue, you don't even count them? Or you put them in order? Yeah, I have to put them in order. Now, here's one for you. Nope, I put them in order too. Atta girl, Nikki. Is Ace a 1 for you, or is it after the king? I'm on Vamp and YouTube at the same time to see what YouTube viewers see on your screen. Thank you, Jilly. I don't put them in order, says Penny Sue. Penny Sue, do you count them? See if they're there? What if somebody threw in one that was different? Lord, that would make me have all kinds of stems. So, yes, for me, it's Ace 2 3. My friend does Queen, King, Ace. Now, you know that's not right. Y'all know that's not right. Claim 115, y'all. Okay, let's see what else is on there. I almost had a heart attack when he did that. I said, what do you mean, Queen, King, Ace? Ridiculous. Some people are just ridiculous. Scandalous. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Rachel, I don't know how you feel about this lady, but there is this, and she's in Natchez, and she's talking. She's on Instagram, on the Instagrams, and she's an older lady, but she tells stories about her grandmama and her mama, and she tells one about, yes, oh, I made Albert giggle. I'm sure. Scandalous, all that. Just drama, not just back and forth. No, but this lady, she tells all these stories. And today I sent one to my mom about, she was a little girl and watching her mama or grandmama get in a girdle. I don't know. I'll have to figure her out. Oh, thank you so much. Silvertone filigree earrings. Yay. I took a screenshot. It shows a header with the title, price, and claim number. That's perfect. Also, there's a QR code for people to scan and get on Vamp. Love, love, love that. Hey, Chrissy Lynn, I sent you a message just to make sure if you wanted me to go ahead and send that today or wait, because I have sale today and Sunday. Thank you so much for purchasing the Silvertone filigree earrings. All right, those things were hard. I helped Nana get in hers. But the way she was telling the story, because she starts out by saying that her mama had gained some pounds because she used to play bridge and eat desserts. First of all, her accent is absolutely adorable. And then whoever's interviewing her must maybe a granddaughter or niece or something. I thought it was Rachel by the accent. I was like, oh, is that Rachel? I had to listen to it a little bit more. Okay, no worries. All right, y'all. These are Banana Republic. Now, you know I had to bring some kind of pearl. There is lots of pearls in my shop down here. Thank you so much, Cece, for shopping today. These are Banana Republic, and they should be on the stage right now. And you know what I was trying to do? I wanted to see over here the description, and it doesn't show me the description. And I'm not on Vamp over here. I'm on something else. But these are Banana Republic Silver Tone. There is a Pearl Cabochon, and they are prong set. And they're a little bit thicker, but these are really, really pretty. Because I wanted do you see the description? Well, these are about 1¼ inch. Hey, Miss Helen, how are you? 1¼ inch long. They are a beautiful dangle. They are marked on both BR, which is Banana Republic. There is your emblem right there. So these are $10. Buy it now. I know they're really cute. I found these yesterday when I was digging through some stuff with LaDonna while we were working. Look, LaDonna, I kept them. But these are perfect. Just love them. I like a little cabochon. $10 or claim 393. And you should, if you're on YouTube, you'll see it at the top. Claim 393 for $10. And Rachel, you know what would make me the happiest ever? If I could deliver these. Wouldn't that make us so happy? Karen's going back and forth. Rachel, we got to do it. It's only 5 hours. What? I love them well, they're gone because Rachel claimed them. But thank you, Rachel, for claiming those. I think if we meet halfway, Rachel, it's 2.5 hours. We can do it, right? We could do that. Is Mr. Albert, are you listening? Turn up them hearing aids. Listen up. Miss Penny Sue wants to shop, Albert. And she said you've been using all of her goodie money. She didn't really say that. I'm making it up. But it goes along with the story. She said, if you feel like spend on her. Just buy her some pretties. It's fine. Lafayette. Oh, Lafayette. I'm sorry, Bree. I think that's Maxine. Is that Miss Maxine? Hey, LaDonna, where's Lafayette? Or Lafayette, as they call it over here. Lafayette. And I got a Lafayette in my hometown. It's the name of a street. So I called it Lafayette. And this girl from Louisiana said, Lafayette? Yeah, something like that. She corrected me. I don't know. I'm sure I'm getting it wrong. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, Mr. Albert, let Penny Sue shop, Dadbermit. You about to get it, Penny Sue. I'm getting you in trouble. I'm so sorry. Oopsie. Sorry, Penny Sue. Okay, I'm going to show you this one because I don't know if I've actually ever shown this one. Or Lake Charles. I-10. Yeah. Yes. Now I know how to get to Lake Charles. Yes, that's the right way. Lafayette. So I guess the girl was right and I'm wrong. There's a shock. She was a tough Louisiana. She was solid Louisiana. She was down for the Louisiana. Okay, love this. This is I think it's SITI. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is a cloisonne pin that has the red bow and the purple iris. It is so, so pretty. See, I don't like it like this, y'all, because I feel like I know those Cajuns, they serious, ain't they? They're serious. Can y'all see that okay? Because see, when I turn the camera around, it works a lot better. But it has the little chain, so it has the little red cloisonne bow, and then the little chain, and then the irises. Fun fact, my hometown, Hazy Browning, my hometown is the home to, Mama, I'm going to mess this up, the world's largest collection of irises, Swan Lake Iris Gardens. Look it up. Um, yeah, it looks like a fancy medal, like you've won something. Maybe it was a pageant pin. So it is marked right down here, SITI. Is that what that says? Yes, SITI. Hi, Monique. She had some cute ornaments today. Now, there is a little bit of wear on the gold right there. You can see, but the pin is in working order. The chain is original and in working order. And this is going to be, hi, Shannon. This is going to be $25. Buy it now on Vamp or claim 130. You should see it at the top of the screen. And I'll show you the length of this. So we're looking at what? About 1 3/4, almost 2. It's really, really pretty. Doesn't go with my army shirt, but it doesn't matter. It's really pretty. And I've not seen one that dangles like that. And it does have the little clip right there, the little bracket. So, thought that was really pretty. Again, $25. Buy it now here on Vamp or claim number 130 on YouTube. Okay, let me go to the next thing. Y'all shop that shop. Look through it while I'm talking. You know I can talk the horns off a billy goat sometimes. All right. I just wanted to bring this because I think it's fun. This is one of the vintage baby food jars, and I've showed this before here. Vintage baby food jars with the vintage bouncy balls. Now, one of these glows, and the other one has another one has glowing pieces. In the Gerber baby food jar, you have, it's a jar of balls, Nikki. This is one of the rubber ones, like the soft rubber ones. Now you can tell that they've played with it and all the things. That's the largest. A red hard plastic. Looks like the dog took a bite out of a couple of places. It is cracked. There are 2 of these that are the hard plastic. They are in different color waves. And I think that one of these, it's not this one. It needs to be washed with a what you call it. Okay, it's this one. This one, I can't even reach that light, y'all, but this one has some glow to it on some of these pieces. This one has glow. Now this one glows. Hold on. Let me bring this light closer. Now, there we go. So this one does glow under black light. Can you see it? This one does illuminate. And it's the green. There you go. Perfect. It's the glitter one. This is the one that I think, yeah, it has a little bit, just a little bit of places that glow. Not much. This one, the neon orange one just gets more and more. I think this needs a, what do you call those things? Mr. Clean to it. That one's, I need to clean that one. Maybe it would glow if I took the clean to it. See the orange one? The orange one just gets bright orange, like a neon orange, like you're at the skating rink. Remember when y'all used to go to the skating rink? Probably got in trouble there, didn't you, Penny Sue? Mm-hmm. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a jar of 5 balls. Soak in the denture tabs. I didn't get in trouble, says Karen. But I've had several of these, and they do well in the shop. I put all kinds of things in here. This is actually, can I edit this? Because I have a tag in front of me that says $7. $7. So I'm going to change that because that's what it was at the shop. And so it is $7 to match the tag that is on it. If you are interested in this, $7, buy it now on Vamp or claim 671 on YouTube. 671 on YouTube. Some people collect the little bouncy balls. All right, let me see what else I'm going to show y'all today. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Ooh, love this piece. This is a very nice piece. All right, it's jewelry. Oh, and of course it's way over here. Goodness. All right. This is a mica enamel gold tone snap bracelet. It is fabulous. It's 2 inches in diameter. So look at that. Look at that mica in there. Oy. Isn't that beautiful? See how it catches the light? Oh, he's so pretty. And I love the little setting. Look at that little setting. This is going to be $30. It is a gold tone snap or hinged because it doesn't really snap, but they called it that because it snaps, but a hinge bracelet. It is a large piece. This is a little over 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Let's see what it looks like on. It's a gorgeous piece. This one is $30. Buy it now on Vamp or claim 883. Claim 883 on YouTube. The other thing is, if you see something that you're interested in and you would like to make an offer on Vamp, just go in and make an offer. There's a place for you to do that. On YouTube, if you would like to make an offer, you're going to have to message me. Now, my information, everybody should have. It should be in the description, or I'll put it in the description. To email me or come on over to Vamp and do it that way, or message me on Instagram. There's lots of different ways, or Facebook, and you can send your offer that way. And if the offer is accepted, then thank you, Bree. Thank you so much. YouTube friends, that's it right there. That's my email. Then you can email me an offer. I can edit the item and send you the private listing for that if you would like to purchase it. All right, what is next? I'm going to scroll. I didn't bring everything because this table ain't big enough for 200 and something items. Y'all doing okay? Okay. I was trying to bring a little bit of everything that you might find on Vamp. Yeah, just come on over to Vamp. This is one of the first things that I listed too, and we can thank LaDonna and Cheryl for really pushing me. Get on Vamp, get on Vamp. And so I started with little things because it was easier to estimate the weight for me. So here is I know, right? This is a vintage Hagen Reiniger miniature little raccoon. So it is a Hagen Reiniger. If you know anything about Hagen Reinigers, they would have had a piece of paper. I had several of them. My grandmother used to give them to me. So it would be like a little paper, and it would be stuck on there, and it would say Hagen Reiniger and either the number or what they were. This is not the baby raccoon. This one is almost 3 inches long. Listening to Vamp. Yeah, that's what I do. Except I get sucked into watching what people have and I don't get anything done. Oh, thank you. So he is in excellent condition, no chips, cracks, or anything. This is a glazed Hagen Renegar. I love his little bandit face. Perfect for Halloween. Perfect for the Halloween display. And he is $15 here. Buy it now on Vamp or claim 471 on YouTube. Again, I will accept offers. So don't worry about that. So that one is a Hagen Renegar. And yes, I was trying to, what I was saying was I was trying to bring a little bit of everything, different types of things that you would see on Vamp. We have everything from ephemera to, oh, this one's fun. Ephemera to trinkets. And we also have bells, y'all. As long as he stays out of her bird feed. Okay, don't get in her bird feed. I wonder if this is the right hanky that I brought. I think it is. So if you know anything about me, they always, LaDonna makes fun of me because I have bells. She also makes fun of me because I sell bells. I sell a lot of bells in my shop. But I did a little lot for that Mother's Day tea party called Moms Are the Best. And I paired a machine embroidered handkerchief that is it's beautiful, but it is a machine done one. So this is the design on one corner. On the other three corners, it's little flowers like this. It is hemmed, so it has a rolled stitch hem on there. And it is a bigger one. I think it's larger than, yeah, this one is a 12. This one I think is a 12 by 12. So yeah, this one's a 12 by 12. The older ones are like more like 4 by 4s sometimes. But this is a 12 by 12. And with that is this adorable vintage, I think it's DeVille pottery. And I just think she's adorable. I really do. So it's DeVille pottery, and it is a little hand painted ceramic bell, and she has feet for clackers. Look at her feet. She's adorable. There's a number in here, 38. Lord, I can't see. 38325. I don't know what that's about, but she has her little bell. I feel like she's covering herself up. So maybe that could have been, like a towel or something. But I did a little mom and bell with the handkerchief. And you can get both pieces for $8. $8 on Vamp. Buy it now or claim $3.99. You're going to get the vintage DeVille pottery and the handkerchief. But I had to bring a bell. Nifty, you should be just about having the best organization system ever. That girl has been working her flour sacks off. She is very cute, but I really love this handkerchief as well. And you know what? We need to get back to using hankies, y'all. I wonder with her if we can do a little sundress. Make a little sundress or something with her. Like put ruffles right here and make her have a little dress. Wouldn't she be adorable? Yeah, every time I've seen her, she is working. So she's been working hard. All right, let me see what else I brought today. I have a lot of miniatures. I have a lot of jewelry in there. Let's do these because it's coming up. LaDonna is doing Halloween tomorrow, right, LaDonna? I think you're doing Halloween at her show at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern tomorrow. I think she's doing, welcome in. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you, Chrissy Lynn and Penny Sue for catching that. This is new old stock. If you open it, don't tell Willie. But it is new old stock Halloween baking cups. There are 50 of them in here. I even like the graphic on here. this part. And I thought it had a year on there. It says, place paper cups in the baking tin. Fill 1/2 full and bake. Decorate and serve in paper cups. Oh, paper liners afford easy cooking and cleanup in pans for all muffins and cupcakes. Icing recipe inside. Icing recipe inside of where? So LaDonna's doing Halloween, but look at, I want y'all to see the graphics in there, because I know that some people are going to use these, put little picks and things through them to make skirts for cone dolls. They're going to do all kinds of things with the little picks. They're going to make little skirts. They're going to make little assemblage pieces on those. I can't go to LaDonna's sale. I spent $100. Well, it's your turn. It's your turn. Albert's already spent his money. There you go. Show you all the designs in there. They use these. I did see that Bug had some different things like this in her journals. If you don't know, Bug is Mediocre Arts and Crafts, I think. It's her YouTube name, but nothing about her is mediocre. Nothing. LaDonna said her catalog is loaded. So if you click on LaDonna, you can follow LaDonna over on Vamp, and then you can see that go to her show, and then you can see all the shows. Go to the shows and look at there, and you can do pre-bids. So these are going to be, this says $8. This says $8. So sorry, I have to edit this. See, this is a good way to make sure that my system is right. All right. Now, $8, buy it now, or claim 41. Claim 41 on YouTube, $8 for the new old stock, 50 Halloween baking cups. On YouTube is claim 41. Buy it now, $8 on Vamp. Yes, so I saw Bug use all kind of fun things, and it made my mind go, but then I was thinking, when am I going to do that? Her journals were amazing. Oh my gosh. I do have some Canada salt and pepper shakers, because we got to pay our little tribute to our Canadian friends. So had to do that. I actually listed those on Canada Day, which was what? June 1st? Was that June 1st, Jilly? But I listed those on that day just for our Canadian friends. She forgot I left you on when I went to help Steve. Cupcake. Oh, July 1st. July 1st. Hey, Brandy. Oh, Cupcake. I miss cupcakes. Y'all, I'm doing a no sugar September. I'm just telling y'all up front. Lean in. It's not going to go well. If you know anything about me at all, sugar is a large portion of my existence. It's how I stay so sweet, because without it, as LaDonna says, oh Lord, I'm hiding. I'm not very sweet. This girl needs a sweet treat. She lives on sweet treats. Okay. I have a pair of Japan high glaze. I heard you talking. We put in a new washing machine. Oh, okay. There is a pair, no sugar, no bueno. Amen, sister. And I don't really know if I'm going to be able to count the coffee. I think I should try it as in no desserts, because I'm not giving up my creamer, and I'm not putting sugar in my coffee. So already I'm losing. But maybe I could do like no extra ice creams from the Dollar Tree. And if you haven't gone to Dollar Tree and tried the Butterfinger ice cream bar, you are missing out. Along with a Snicker candy bar, also missing out. I don't know. I thought about trying to be a little healthier, but then I thought life is short. Why deprive yourself and make others miserable? No honey, and do honey and cinnamon in your coffee. I'm not on Survivor. No, ma'am. This girl starts her day at 6 a.m. and she has to be pleasant. So y'all want me to have that. It's too hard. Let me show you these items. I have a pair of these little Japan high glazed blue and white. I guess they're terrier dogs. I think they're just a bit less, not cutting all of it. More sustainable, my friend. Oh, yeah. Are they Westies? Okay, I'm feeling of these just to make sure. I do not see a chip, but the mold is a little sharp on this one. Are these little Westies? I don't know if they were Westies, Yorkies. As is right here. Because it's not broken. It's just got a little, you know where they press it? Sugar-free Alani. Y'all need to stop drinking all them energy drinks. It's bad for your kidneys. You want a kidney stone? I don't think so. And then they are also marked Japan right here. Y'all got to flush your system with the water. Water. I don't drink them anymore. And Cheryl does not need ammo. But I love the little blue and white. So you're going to get both of these. $8 quick claim here on as a buy it now. They even have eyeballs on Vamp or claim 856. Claim 856. I know they're adorable. Hold on. We're about to lose over here. All right. Sorry, I digress. That's one of the things with Vamp, y'all. It's way more than about buying. Half of the time when you go to a sale, you're cutting up with your friends and laughing and meeting new people, and you forget what you're there for. Happens all the time. It is a really fun place. It is a really fun place, and I'm very grateful that I started coming over and watching, and then started going live. And a lot of times I don't even sell. I do a lot of talks and chats and calls, and sometimes we learn stuff from each other too. It is a lot. All right, here is a quarry critter. This is a cat. This is a larger one. Look at that face. Look at that face. Isn't she adorable? Hi, Gypsy Cat. And it is Chelsea. This is Chelsea, and this is a quarry critter. I can't say those words. I think she's a two. Is she a 2000? Yes. She is a 2000 right there. Quarry critter. And she's long. Look at her little toe beans right here. Little toe beans. Her little eyes. And I think this is made out of, is it quarry rock? Second Nature Designs. Isn't that adorable? Look at her little tail. She is longer. I've had several of these. This, I think, is the last one because I think I thought I had it at the shop and I didn't. This is 7¼ inches. 7¼ inches long. She has a flat base, but adorable. She is $26 quick claim here on Vamp or claim 901 on YouTube. Love by a Prelay, or is it Lee? Hold on. It's April. How about we just try April? Thank you, April, for coming in. Cold pour resin and crushed stone. Thank you, Nifty. Nifty Kitty would know. Look at that face. She's adorable. $26 quick claim and claim 901. I have to put my tags on. Also, I have 2 vintage spaces. So I have one in KT Antiques and one in Glen Flora Antique Emporium, which LaDonna and Cheryl have both. Hey, Cupcake. Thanks for saying hey. Yes, follow these people. Penny Sue, Cheryl, Nifty. Follow each other because you'll be notified on Vamp when they go live. And like I said, we don't always sell. All right, we did cats, so it's only fair to do dogs. This is an adorable little souvenir set. I think it was a souvenir set. And these are furry poodles. Don't tell Willie. But they're royal. They are royal furry poodles. Out of Souvenir of Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, because Cheryl went upstairs. I've got my box for salt and pepper shakers. Didn't I tell you a story about that? We go to Glenflora Antique Emporium. It is a building from the early 1900s, like 1903. She's had it 36, 37 years. I've been in that shop about 6 years, maybe. It is 3 stories, but she only uses 2 stories. I don't ever go upstairs. Mainly, I think it's haunted. So I don't go, and I just don't want to crash over the handrail and crash to my death on like vintage furniture. Although that would be a good way to go. So we couldn't find Cheryl. And we kept looking. Well, she's small, so sometimes you just can't see her, right? So if you don't know, Cheryl's very tiny. And I hear a noise, and we're looking, and I look up, and I see the husband of the owner. I see him, and he's in these cabinets, but I didn't know those cabinets open. And I'm like, oh, he's getting something out. No, then I see Cheryl's behind. She has climbed in said cabinet because she's the only one that can fit. And she has pulled out things to buy. And the husband didn't know it was in there. And you know what? I don't even think the owner knew there were stuff in there. So Cheryl climbed in, got all them spirits on her, and then was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm thinking, you're going to be strapped to the hood of this car, sister. You're not taking them spirits in my car. Bringing them home. All you could see was her behind. She was standing on the base. Her half of her body, she's only like 4'1" or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. She's like 4'11", to be honest. And you could only see this much. And he was standing there holding it open and pulling stuff down for her. I know, right? We should have. We should have done some holy water and some sage. All right. Here are the little poodles. They are vintage souvenir. Couldn't remember my word. Royal poodle. They do have some of the original little fur on there. I am not responsible for what kind of fur that is. Hey, Joanne, how are you? It's got a little crown here, like a royal crown there. And then this one is a little bit different, but also a crown. There is a jewel here and a jewel here. The holes are at the top. So they are salt and pepper shakers. They do have stoppers. They are quick claim $15 or claim 116. $15, 116. Fun sized. Right. Fun. Now, I think right here, they had some hair on their chest, but it's missing. But they're in great, great condition. So $15 quick claim or claim 116 for $15 over on YouTube. I just love those. And I had to pick them up because they're royalty. They had a crown on. No one ever doesn't need a crown. Cheryl needs to come help me find my lucite flowers Grandma gave me. Cheryl, we'll just send you in all the cracks and crevices. All right. If there's something that you want to see, I don't have everything with me, so I'm just kind of pulling some stuff out. What did I pull? I pulled a vintage Avon bottle. I did an Avon sale. That was a lot of fun. Now, Cheryl has a lot of Avon jewelry, but I did all things Avon. I did some figurines. I did perfume bottles, jewelry, glass, and we talked about the makers and a little bit of the history and the story behind Avon, and gave some chronological. We gave some look-fors for the more expensive things, like the Knight from the chess piece. that is a perfume bottle or a cologne bottle, sells for crazy money. This is a little vintage Avon Foxfire perfume bottle. Now, let me say this. On Virtual Antique Marketplace, you can sell empty perfume bottles. It is against our terms of service to sell bottles with perfume still in it. So you do need to dump that out at your house and then you can list it. That's a thing across all the things. It's on all the platforms. I think the only one that you can do it on is at Poshmark, y'all, that you can sell. It's either Poshmark or Mercari. You can sell used cosmetics, and that's considered a used cosmetic. So empty your bottles, but keep your bottles. And this is a miniature Mercari. There you go. So it does have its label on there on the front. Now, as you know, with Avon, all of their tops are usually this gold tone covered plastic, and where people pinch to twist, there will be wear there. I don't really smell anything. I did wash it out. So it's in excellent condition, but it's perfect for a doodad tray or if you collect old bottles. Take it miles away. Does have the bottom there as well. $8 quick claim on Vamp by pushing buy it now, or if you're on YouTube, claim 38. Claim 38 for the Foxfire. Did anybody's grandma or mother wear Foxfire? Perfume bottle. Take it miles away, she said. Miles away. Okay, I want to do this because I don't think I've ever shown this, and it is listed here. This is for the set. Now, remember the art book that I did earlier? If you don't, I will try to reach it in a second. But it is a book of faces and expressions. You loved Odyssey. I don't think they're all bad. Now, some of them... Hello, they're bad, but some of them are not very bad. I had these separately in my shop, but we are going to bundle them here on YouTube and Vamp. And this is, one of them is a Higgins. This one is a vintage Higgins waterproof India ink bottle. Love the graphic on there. This always reminds me of Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. She loves old things that have... like products and advertisements. She loves that. Now it does open. It is all dried out. The stopper is actually in good condition. It's not cracked or missing. It is still a little wet in there. Ew. So let's put that back before I drop that all over myself. Duh. But the label is in perfect condition. I mean, there's a little bit of wear on it, but considering the age. Also, I'm pairing it with this beautiful Sanford's. It's a Pennant Jet ink, Pennant Jet Black. Yeah. Pennant Jet Black copy ink. And this one was dry. Yeah, these are very, very cool. Yeah, it's rolling around in there, but it's dry dust. But I left it. I left it in there because I wasn't going to rinse that down my drain. And two, I just thought it was very authentic. Look at the cuts in the glass. So awesome, awesome. What does that say? Sanford is on the bottle. So I paired both of these together. Quick claim $14 on Vamp. Claim 707 on YouTube. So type in 707 if you're interested, and those will come together for $14. Yeah, this one I thought was really cool with that book, the artist book, because it was black and white. I thought that would make a really great display. But I still think taking the page out of the lady head bases, that was good. And framing that above. I'll do one of these, but I have multiples in there. I'll do this large lace. I have lots of, oops, sorry. I think I just hit the X button. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. So yeah, let me show you that book because you may have just come in. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause this, y'all. So see this book with these bottles? I thought that was a great display. So that's kind of when I found the book and then I found the bottles, I was like, oh, I have to get them because that's going to look really great together. Yeah, I thought that was cool. All right, I have lots of vintage lace. And I've brought vintage lace before and can bring it again to the platforms. This one is a wide, yeah, that's this one. See how wide this lace is? This is 4 inches. That is 4 inches wide. It is 1 yard of 4-inch wide vintage lace. Now, if you're doing t-shirts, granny core, if you're sewing the edging on a blanket or anything like that, there is 1 full yard of this. It is quick claim $12 on Vamp, and it is buy it now number 305. But it is $12 for a full yard of the 4-inch wide. This is really pretty. I have these actually in the top of a fairy lamp. I forgot that was a fairy lamp. Dolores found fairy lamp tops, but they need a pedestal bottom, and she was like, but just keep the tops. Well, this was well before fairy lamps took off, and I have them turned upside down, and I have all of my lace in there, and that it is on these and the little popsicle sticks, and they do sell for me in my shop. I do have some buttons today, and I can show you the buttons today too. I have lots of buttons in my shop. But I do welcome anybody watching on YouTube to come on over to Virtual Antique Marketplace. You do not have to use the district app. You can go straight through the website, www.virtualantiquemarketplace.com. You're going to go straight there. I think you can still see things, but in order to chat in the chats, hey, Mary, thanks for joining. Then you will need to be a member. By being a member, they want your name and your email, like your name. So it's going to be like my name, and then I'm Carolina Princess. So you basically, just like YouTube, create an account, and it allows you to be over there. All right. Avon cars in our bathroom, and I didn't like them. Oh, Shannon, I'm sorry. Okay, this is what we called uncut. So this is 2 connected uncut pieces of vintage lace. So it's 2 yards. So by uncut, it's fabric cut like this. Then a scissor or something would come through and trim the lace, right? So basically, this is the piece of lace that you're getting, but it's uncut. So I've got a lot of this. This one is 16 because it's doubled. This one is $16. Quick claim on Vamp, or if you're on YouTube, you're going to type in claim 794. So it is 2 times 6 feet. So this is 12 feet. I write it there because it helps me. So 12 feet of vintage. I think that's right. 12 feet of vintage lace. And then I do have smaller pieces of lace, smaller types of lace. And I will show this set now to show you one of the ways that I also use the lace. It does sell for me because vintage sewing notions in my shop, people really love. And you have a lot of collectors of vintage sewing notions. So pardon me as I look through all of these. If you are looking for something in particular on YouTube or Vamp, please put it in the chat right now and let us tell you if we have it right this minute or if we can direct you to someone who does have it. We have collectors of everything and people that, we've got kitsch, we've got Victorian, we've got antique people, we've got ephemera people, we've got jewelry people, you name it, we've got it. So I think we even got, don't we even have coin or money or something? That's That's what Penny Sue and them do. They do coins or something. What is that? Gold money? What do you got, Penny Sue? All right, hold on, y'all. I'm looking for this. I may not be able to find it quickly, but I will eventually find it. Oh, well, here you go. I think this is it. It doesn't have lace with it, I don't think. Hi, Amy. So with this one, you're going to get a doily. Let me double check. In the descriptions of all of the items on Vamp, they will let you know if there are any what we call call outs, or I put them and list them as imperfections. But who's perfect? I don't see any in this one. This one is about 8-inch 8-10 gold foil notes. Oh, there we go. Nick will be doing coins and silver certificates someday. Good. 8 to 8.5 inch. With that, you are going to get, because why wouldn't you, a Avon. This is a fine bone china blue blossom, 1974, made in England exclusively for Avon. Look at that adorable little teacup. Isn't that adorable? And that handle, but wait, there's more, because it even has flowers on the inside. So I have the lot of, you're going to get the doily and the teacup. $10 quick claim on Vamp, claim 18 on YouTube. If you want more information, I can give you more information, especially if you're on YouTube, since I don't know if you can see the description. I think Renee said you could, but I wasn't sure. No chips or cracks, no stains or anything on this. So you're going to get the pair $10 or claim 18. Quick claim or buy now $10. That's the plan if he doesn't leave me once he sees all of my purchases. Bring them in one at a time, girl. Start putting them in your trunk. It's fine. Everything's fine. I do want to show this set because I'm going to discount this set today. It is a complete vanity set, 7 pieces. I have shown it before. I now just have to find it in here because I do have 200 and something items listed for y'all to peruse while I'm talking today. You can look at all of those. I even have a reference book because just trying to think of anything. Where is this silly thing? Let me use the search. Vanity. There it is. See, if you use the search bar, so much easier. Okay, I have this at $48, and I am going to discount it by 15%. And if I did my math right, that's about $40, right? Somebody want to double check that for me? Because I don't want to put something higher in. So I have 48 minus 15%. $40.80. So I am editing this item because I'm just going to do it for this sale. It's going to be $40 and I'm going to update the listing. So this is a 7-piece celluloid vanity. Math be mathing, girl. It's after 5 o'clock too. Math be mathing. You have a 7-piece vanity set. I'm going to show you something that I would consider a call out, but I'm not really sure. I think it is. It is a 7 pieces of this style for $40. Here's the lid. It's got a little bit of that shell like in it. The call out is going to be that right here on the edges. It's starting to separate. Now, could you push it back together with a little bit of glue? Absolutely. I'm gonna do the call out on that. Otherwise, it's not even cracked. It is amazing. Now, if you are a reseller, there is meat on the bone for that. You're gonna get, this was 7 of 7. So you're gonna get the powder. 6 of 7 is it has a glass insert right here. And I think this is like a salve or something. I'm not sure. This little piece. I'm going to try and do it in order. 5 of 7 is the nail brush. Look at that nail brush. It's in excellent condition. This is usually cracked. Excellent condition. Still very soft. The buffer brush. 4 of 7, the shoehorn. 4 of 7, the shoehorn. It is in excellent condition. 3 of 7, the nail file. It's in excellent condition. I found this at an antique shop. Let me show a call out right here. It looks, there's a little, I don't know if that's glue or what. I can barely see it, but when I put it down here, I could see the reflection. This piece is the piece, thank you, Karen, that really is never there. And that is the buttoner. This is the buttoner piece. Hi, Swells. So there's your buttoner. Buttonholer, buttoner, whatever you call it. Excellent condition. None of this is cracked. And then finally, your 1 of 7 is your brush. Nice and clean. Soft bristle, not coarse bristle. Hi, Susan. Did I miss Susan? Oh my gosh. So again, I've just reduced this by 15%. It is a quick claim of $40 on Buy It Now for Vamp, or claim $320. Claim, right? Type in claim and $320. You're going to get a 7-piece celluloid set, vanity set. 1, 2, that's the buttonholer. I forgot what 3 was. 3, this is a weapon. 4, 5, 6. No, this is not broken either. Not even chipped. And 7. Now remember, the only call out, and it fits perfect, the only call out is there's starting to be some separation with a little bit of glue. You can put that back. Yeah, it's beautiful. And so if you have a booth, if you are another platform seller, it just hasn't met the aesthetic for my other things. I loved it and I was like, oh, I love it, but I don't have the space for it. So it is 7-piece vintage celluloid green and mother of pearl vanity set for $40. Quick claim on Vamp, or claim $320. Type that in the chat, and that will lead you to a link to purchase. On YouTube. Claim $320. It is beautiful. All right, let's do. Thank y'all for hanging in with me. I'm just trying to show y'all some of the things that we have. Let's do some cats. These are 1983 Stone Cat coasters. Before you press the button, I want to show you. It is new in its box. Here's the original 1983. This is your box. These are the Stone Cat coasters. Look at them all before you purchase. $10, but claim $354. Bye. Thank you, Julie. Thanks for checking for that. On how it's doing on YouTube. So you have this scene. This is the one that has some discoloration. Now, I don't know if alcohol is supposed to take that out. I did look it up. Then there's this sleeping kitty. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Sleeping kitty. And the other one is this kitty. Now they all have their cork backs. They're in all excellent condition. No chipping on the coasters. They are going to be $10 quick claim here on Vamp, buy it now, or claim $3.54 on YouTube. Typing in claim $3.54 on YouTube. The weight and everything is already there. Someone was collecting. She's collecting cat plates, yes, and that is Cheryl for her cat wall. These are little coasters. This girl is cute. All right, y'all. This one is another Hong Kong piece. This is a vintage Hong Kong First Communion girl cake topper. And she has her original veil. So she is marked on the bottom, Wilton, Hong Kong. She is in excellent condition. I know, right? Look at her little veil. Her little eyes are closed. Got little flowers and stuff right here. She is about 5 inches. She's about 5 inches. Again, excellent condition. She is going to be, oh, I love the little, I just was looking here. She is $15. Buy it now on Vamp, or claim $4.29. You type in claim $4.29 on YouTube. It will send you the link. Hi, Debs. Thanks for coming in. Insane Bargains. Sorry, I have not learned your name yet. I am so sorry. Let me see. Because that bothers me. I have to, Kathy. I should remember that because my mom's friend that's a masseuse is Kathy. Great. I got it. All right. I'm going to do, I haven't done very much jewelry, have I? Rude. I can do jewelry quickly if I can find it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I did load. Oh, I'll bring one of these up just because they're fun and I just saw them. Vintage buttons. We played with vintage buttons, and Shelly for Shelly's Finds here on Vamp. She was like, "Oh, I like to put them on bingo cards." Well, y'all, I have some vintage bingo cards from the UK. This is KNC Ltd London. This is a bingo card over in the UK, and it has these, the little free spaces. So what I did was I looked at different colorways, and I made these by just gluing down the vintage buttons, which would be beautiful in a display. Now I have this one, which I don't know if this, I think that's the one that I have. Nope. The one that I have on stage right now is this one. I even sent one of these to Karen. It's like, because you need these. It had her lucky numbers on it. So I have this colorway and I have this colorway. And I can put up whichever one. This is the one that is up right now. And I'll show you the buttons. This one is like a bark. That's like the bark of a tree. And they have different numbers. So a lot of people are using, look, I love this little cloth button. A lot of people were using like a date of birth or a year of birth or a lucky number. I also have a green one, and I did those in the spring colors. That purple, that pink, that blue. So any of these that you're interested in, let me know. I have that one up, but I do have the others down below. So take a look at these. They are $8 per card. Claim, or on YouTube, claim 977. So if you're buying it now on Vamp, just make sure you get the right card. There's only one green one left. Left because I made two others and those sold. And then I have two of the brown, but these are going to be great for fall. Great in a display for fall. So take a look. You should be able to, if you're on, now Karen, tell me if I'm wrong, but if they are looking in my catalog and they see something, will it automatically give them a number if they don't bring it up? Hold on, I might be able to answer my own question. Or do I have to bring it to stage? Because I don't see a claim number right there. I can bring anything to stage to get a claim number. I don't even see my own claim numbers. So, hey, Karen K, would you just click on any item? Yes, you need a claim number. Okay, yes, you need a claim number, but I'm asking if they can see the claim number if I don't bring it on stage. So Karen K, would you help me and just, well, no, she can't see my catalog, can she? Never mind, Karen K, I just answered my own question. Because y'all don't have access to the whole catalog, correct? You can only see what I bring to stage. So if you're interested in one of the other cards, let me know. Some of the other vintage sewing notion that I have, that is not it. Hold on. I don't think that's it. Because I have several lots of sewing notions. See, when you put too much in here, when you have too much listed, how about that deal? Then I feel like it takes me forever, and I don't like people to wait. We've discussed this in depth. I think mainly because I don't like to wait. But then you know what? When I'm into somebody else's sale, I'm like, oh no, take your time. It's fine. I'm a nut. Anyway, I want to find this. Well, I guess I don't have it in there. All right, let me do this. I'm going to do, I wanted to show definitely this one. Move to stage. All right, y'all. Penny Sue, give me a break. Look, ASMR. I know LaDonna's probably freaking out right now, but I have this antique photo album with the hardcover and mother of pearl accents. It's empty, meaning there's no pictures in it, but it has a hardcover with mother of pearl. Hey, two sisters, Susan. It has cloth backing. It has the top of the latch, but not the base. Now, caveat. It has all of these beautiful pages. Do you see the design on these pages? I feel like we could do something with those. It has several of those and then a couple of these. These I feel like would make great windows for Halloween. Like, you know, like you were in a brownstone and it had windows. You could put scary ghostess or things inside of there and frame it. Wouldn't it be cute? I know, right, Penny Sue? Now we're thinking. But I love these pages. So some people don't want the pages because it is heavy. I cut the pages out. It's fine. If you want me to cut the pages out, I'll cut the pages out. This is the front of the book. And this is the back of the book. So I would have to cut those pages out. There is damage on this corner, but the roof tops and other places, that is mother of pearl. And this hardcover. I don't think this would go media because it's not educational. I know Misty said don't use media. But if you look at what qualifies, it's educational, books, CDs, transcripts, stuff like that. So I don't know, but I have it without media mail. I have the shipping via not media mail, but the spine isn't good. So I'll let it go. Hey, Willie. I don't even have this as a auction. I have it for 30, buy it now, or on Vamp, or claim 88. What if we put learning materials in there, right? Like some multiplication fact cards. I will let it go for 30. Buy it now on Vamp, or claim 88 for YouTube. Okay. All right. But it's one of my favoriteest things. I love that. I think I have this one, and I have two of these. So I wanted to show this because I did get a like on this. I think I have two of these. Yeah. This is 18 inches vintage. Oh, I can't see it. 18 inches of vintage green aventurine necklace. It has a vintage screw barrel clasp right here. It has brass spacers in between it. And it has different styles of barrel bead and square bead aventurine. So I will give you a minute to look that up if you would like. Oh, sorry. I know it's beautiful. Again, if you're interested in something, you can claim it now by buy it now on Vamp, or claim 115 on YouTube. Type in 115 in the chat and it will tell you that it's been claimed. It will also put a link in the chat. I do have two of these. They are exactly the same. I don't know why that I have two of them, but I ended up with two of them. The aventurine in these has beautiful striations in the beads, a little bit of what I like to call glitter, but I think that is like a sand engraved or something that makes it look glitter. Also remember, offers. I will take offers. Oh, I bet, Willie, I know that's going to be my problem when I go back. I know the green is beautiful. I do have another green piece that I brought today. I'm just trying to look for it. It's this one. Oh, I love this. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And remember, multiple sales can be going on at the same time here on Virtual Antique Marketplace. And if you're anything like me, you're going to hop from place to place, and you're just going to watch. Because sometimes people, was it from Adam and Eve? You're talking about, asking me a question, Willie? Okay, 18-inch green Amazonite. I can't talk. Necklace, but I love this pendant. Look at that pendant. It is a faceted cut pendant, and I love these little beads. It has a beautiful toggle clasp on there, gold tone. No spacing in between the majority of the necklace with the gold spacers there. This one is $18. Buy it now, or claim 144 on YouTube. Look at those beautiful beads. Back it up a little bit. I feel like it's in your face. I love this pendant. Hi, Blondie. Welcome back. So this one is $18. Buy it now, or claim 144. Yeah, you just got to get back in the swing of it, Willie. It's going to take me a couple of days to get back in the swing of it. And y'all, I just found out my nurse was in the hospital. I'm about to be the nurse again. I didn't sign up for this. at all. At all. Now I got to learn how to put in immunizations into the base. Oh, here's a little jadeite necklace. I got that. A little jadeite necklace, a little 15-inch jadeite and glass bead necklace. So this is it. It has a O-ring clasp. I just wanted to show you how it laid. Look at that. That little jadeite glass is beautiful. And then it does have right here, it has green diamond shaped and round clear bead spacers right there. This one is only a 15-inch, so it's going to fit. It's going to hit right about here. God, if I get this on my big old southern neck, I might not get it off. So that's how that's going to lay. That's not bad. I mean, it's got plenty of movement, and I got a big neck. Look at there. That's pretty, isn't it? That one is $12. Buy it now or claim 145 on YouTube. Claim 145 on YouTube. I'm just going to wear it. I'm just going to wear it, people. All right, let me see what else I have in here for y'all. Oh, I do have some Van Briggle because all of my stuff is not little. And yeah, we like biscuits. We like biscuits and ice creams from the Dollar Tree. Lettuce will, you know what? Lettuce will kill you, but that ice cream from the Dollar Tree, Butterfinger, will not. So there you go. All right, I have this Van Briggle. It is a vintage signed Van Briggle, blue and white. It is the double spout wedding vase. You know I love some blue. I've got another piece of blue pottery, and it is so amazing. Little vase with a under bowl, but it's not Van Briggle. Little double spout, no chips or cracks. It is marked and signed Van Briggle. Black with the blue. It is $28. Buy it now or claim 653 on YouTube. Signed double spout wedding vase from Van Briggle. It's beautiful. I only learned what Van Briggle was from who? Indiana Jerry and Tim, because they love them some Van Briggle. And that's how I learned about them. Oh, probably 5-6 years ago. They're a lot of fun. Okay, let me see what else I got. I love that y'all are hanging with me, and we're going to see how this goes. I know. I think I need to message her. I've messaged her before. I think her surgery is in August, maybe. I'm not sure. This is a set. She's doing great. They're doing great. They're doing all the retirement stuff. They're going and looking property and stuff like that. She is I think they're looking to, I think she said they're looking to move to, where is it? Tennessee? I'm not sure. She talked about it on her last live. So this is a set. You're going to get a 19-inch glass seed bead black and white twist necklace with the gold cap, bead caps, and the O-ring clasp. I love that. With that, you're going to get some vintage gold tone post earrings with these flowers. They're about 1¼ inch in diameter. They are adorable. All right, let's see. Karen K, are you trying to claim 260? Or are you telling her where we're moving? So these are stacked. They're black acrylic with a black enamel with a white centerpiece. They are layered. They are a post. They are a a gold tone backing. And then you have the necklace. So you're going to get, oh, I don't think that's going to work, y'all. Oh, if you take the back off, it works. Oh, okay. I just didn't know. It is Claim 260 if you're interested in this set. Claim 260 on YouTube and $15 for the set, necklace and earrings on Vamp. Buy it now, $15. You're getting both for $15. I was like, what is she trying to say? Where are they moving? I was like, not California. Truly not. So earrings and necklace. Yeah, I've always liked that little set. All right. What else did I bring over today? Let me see what else I brought. I don't even know, y'all. I think it's this. Let me see. Because I can't see on this. That is not it. But I do have that set. I have red, white, and blue buttons set. I don't know if I have this other set. Maybe it's this one. Let's check this one. Yes. This is the set that I currently have in front of me. This is a $10 lot. And you are going to get new old stock. Don't take it out of the package if you tell Willie. It is, I love this for the red, white, and blue. When we were doing the ephemera bowls, I have a couple of these. So you have these snaps. You also have some made in Italy navy and white buttons, new on the card. And you also have these metal buttons that have the eagle and the crown on them. I hope you'll be able to see these in the pictures better, but these are large metal buttons. These are Les Chic, and I don't know if these are USA made or not. I can't ever remember. But you've got your eagle and crown on these. These are two metal buttons, new old stock. You've got Italy buttons and this, a package of new old stock snaps. I think that's what those are, snaps, right? No, these are button covers. I just so lied. These are button covers. So if you wanted to put something over them or sew over them, so you can wrap fabric over them, or you can glue something over them for a button, like a little ceramic button on those. The set of 3 is quick claim $10 on Vamp, claim $4.86 on YouTube. $4.86 on YouTube. Well, they can see the claim number. So I was going to do a whiteboard, but y'all don't need me to do that because you can see the numbers. All right, I wanted to bring this, but I can't find it. So, I do have a kitchen collector's buyer's guide. Kitchen Collections, the Essential Buyer's Guide. This talks about all those vintage and antique kitchen utensils. Pitchers, utensils, mashers, tins. So it is a collector's guide. That's a tomato slicer. So if you see one in the wild, tomato slicer. The book is in excellent condition. It talks about cookbooks, buying tips. It does have a guide in the back, but remember that I think this one is 1991. If I'm not mistaken, this book is 1991. Kitchen Collectibles. It is $8 quick claim or claim 899, 1994. 1994 for a kitchen collectibles reference guide. Oh. I had those these and sold 2 pair at the shop. I didn't even know really what they were for. I mean, they were beaters, I was sure, but they talk about berry baskets and all the things. $8 quick claim. All right. I also have, I'm just trying to show you all the things that we have. I know I've said that before. 1991, unlike the rest of y'all, I was still pure. Wasn't even smoking yet, Willie? Are you sure about that? Is you sure? I don't even see this bracelet. Let me look up here. Bracelet. I want to show this bracelet because it's so pretty. Right there. Move to stage. My goodness. I'm sure 1992 was the year. Okay, this is actually a C Wonder hinged gold tone bangle with the blue enamel and gold hearts. So it is a snap or a hinged bracelet. It is about a 1/2 inch wide. It is gold tone on the inside. It is blue enamel right here, and then it has the gold hearts. This one is $10 quick claim on Vamp, or it is claim $9.39 on YouTube. So that's this bracelet. I love the navy in that. And the clasp is in wonderful condition. The spring there. Yes, it is very nice. I love that one. That's the bracelet that I was looking for forever and a day. All right. School is coming up. I love this. I have a complete set of vintage Snap. It's Whitman card game from the 50s. I believe this one's from the 50s. This one is a complete deck of Snap cards by Whitman. It is the 3011 brown back. It has the directions with it, and it has your characters. There's the bear. I think there's 4 of each. The giraffe. Oh, good Lord. The tiger that's on the front cover. The tortoise. He's leaving, that snapping turtle. He's leaving to get him a Diet Coke. Kangaroo. Look at that little frog right there. Elephant on ice skates, because why not? Look at that lion with the little mouse right there on his tail. Adorable. The monkey. I think that's a fox. Look at the squirrel, Cheryl. It says, busy squirrel snapped his tail, fluffed it up just like a sail. For the fall. He's adorable. And then look, got Cheryl and LaDonna. There's your alligator. It says, alligator on a log snapped at little Freddy Frog. Love the graphics. True, true, true. Complete set with the directions. 1950s, I believe. Now the box, the one tab right there is, but the rest of it is torn off, but the rest of it is in good shape. It is $17 for the pack of cards, or claim $3.47. Claim $3.47. All right, I have just 1 or 2 more, and then we are going to end for the evening and see if there is someone to raid. Can someone tell me if there's anyone on after me or at this time that we can raid? While I patiently use the, okay, I'm going to show this. I have a September 1957. Kathy is at 4:30. I am. I'm almost done though. We had to go through all of it. This is a 1957. However, Nikki said this is September. This was not one she was interested in. She got the other 1957. She said, "Are you still on?" Girl, I know you ain't talking. Insane Bargains. She's on at 4:30. Is that your time? Which is in 1 minute. Thank you speak English, right, Gypsy? Okay. You making me do math, Nifty? You know what time it is over here? September 1957. This is really, really cool. It is a teenage magazine. Look at these cars. Look at the cars. Is that not cool? And is this the one that had the, yes, Paper Mates? Paper Mates. AKA also Hinge. Is it Hinge or Unhinged? It's Hinged, right? Is it Hinge? I don't know. One of them dating apps. Oh, this one says, listen, I need cheering up as I am recovering from a recent auto crash. I'm 16, 5'11, dig Fats Domino the most, will answer all letters with pictures from Lee Anthony Drum. Well, let's see Lee Anthony Drum. Look, I don't know if I would write to him. He looks angry. That's Lee Anthony. I know, right? You need all these different clocks. Remember I said I did not like the way they're like how they beckoned all these women. Stranger in town, sure would appreciate hearing from gals 14 to 16. Light brown hair, 5'10, cool dancer, sports enthusiast, plays basketball, lonesome because I'm new in this locale. From Vito, I can't even say your name, Pethcavicius. Where's old Vito? I didn't find Vito. They must not have given him a picture. Yeah, that would not fly today, right? Hi, Flower Fields Vintage. How are you? Thanks for coming. So I do have this one. This one is $24. And it is claim 133 on YouTube. Quick claim, $24. Also remember, I'm going to say it again for those new people. We do take bids. I have one more and we are going to end for the evening. Thank you so much. We're going to let her get started and then we will raid over to our next seller. Well, that is if I can find what I have on here. Nikki, you missed the part about me saying how happy and pleasant I was yesterday. Although, you know, Nikki's a true friend when you just go on a rant and she Marco Polos you back and she's dying laughing. I thought, well, I'm glad I can make her day. All right, this is a set. This is a pair of I know better. I was fit to be tied yesterday, wasn't I? I was. Okay, I've got some Whitman books. This is a 1963, The Tortoise and the Hare. These are called Fuzzy Wuzzy books. So anytime you see the tortoise, you're going to have flocking throughout this story. So now look, I want to show you throughout this because they have been pressed. That has made a mark on the page. But anytime you see this little thing here, any part of them, he's going to be flocked. Hey, Carolyn. Yeah, I was fit to be tied yesterday. I was not my normal self. But otherwise, this book is in great condition. You're going to get this book and you're going to get this 1963 called Cappy, which when I first showed it said Crappy. That's not the name of this book. Cappy. Now, this one is also a Fuzzy Wuzzy book. And I will say that there's a little girl that wrote in this book, or a little boy. I think it was a little girl, though. I love the graphics. But anytime you see the dog in this one, the dog is flocked. It's about the dog. Wait, I got to show y'all Mom. Look at Mom. You know why? Bam. Yep. Baby Jane. And then little Cappy. Not crappy. Kids. Right, Carolyn? Kids. So I think they get along just well. There is some bleed over on this one too. At the end, it all works out. These are 1963 Whitman Fuzzy Wuzzy books. You're going to get both of these for $8. Quick claim here on Vamp. Buy it now or claim 910 on YouTube. All right. Okay. Thank you. That's what we do here on Vamp. We've got all these different things. Now, normally, I was going to say normally I'm not on this long, but it depends. Sometimes I just keep going. But take a look in anything. If you're Vamp people, take a look in my store right there. If you're YouTube people, please come over to Virtual Antique Marketplace and see the things that you don't have to wait for a live sale. You can look at things and be the first to get them. But yes, you got the horns on that goat talked off. I love when you teach people stuff and they use it on you. That's hysterical. And coming from a Cali girl, you did pretty good. You're learning. Hang around with all us Southern girls and we'll teach you something. Yes. And I'm not offended. I had said that earlier, y'all. So if you're just coming in, she was not being offensive in any way. We do have a good time here on Vamp as well. We've all become real good friends virtually, and sometimes we even get to meet up. I wasn't one of the fortunate ones, but Carolyn and Nikki and them were. That's okay, Willie. Our time is coming. Our time is coming. And Rachel. So thanks so much for joining me today, y'all. What we do now, if you're on Vamp, is we going to raid. That means all of us are going to hang together. And when I end the show, I'm going to send us all over to who is on today. Who'd you tell me was on? Look, I done forgot because you made me giggle. Thank you, Karen. Oh, it's Kathy. She was in here earlier. So come on, y'all. Let's go raid. I will see you on Sunday at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern with Nikki Moss. Now, we're probably going to be on a minute because it's me and Nikki. We're having a Tupperware sale and you're invited. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.